It do not matter which car that I'm in. How about a Nissan or a Benz? Spin on the block and do it again. I seen them today, later don't exist.
He don't exist, no, he don't exist.
I'm not a good guy or a villain. I play with them as get it what it is. Please don't go away and die by the bitch, and bitch don't die from moving your list. All of this money I just reminisce from when I was broke but wanted to live. How it all started just webbing a
Today we reach week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Set to go, YR1WK15 ready to do the honors. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 20. Tannehill to the air right off the bat. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll find Akins there, complete. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
That was their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
And that is caught. It's Davis. Touchdown, Giants. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a
scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And out of bounds on the other.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive,
other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's over 20 yards in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And a hard-working run. He's there at a 1st down again. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Touchdown! Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots to them? Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. And he gets this up across Philly a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can back to defend, because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away?
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early.
Team first down, Commanders. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they have...
I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your...
Williams loses the football. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. And it's blocked. And the Giants have got it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to... So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And don't look. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. That one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football, or you're going to cost your team chances.
Throwing to start the drive.
Yeah, good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to... And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Tannehill. This is caught.
To keep building any more momentum, they're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open. He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's returnable now for Smith. A great... Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock... 2nd down and 3. Now Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And here flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. It's a 5-yard.
I think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Now we've got whistle. That's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Tannehill now to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. A solid stiff arm. Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's got Jordan come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 2nd down, Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tannehill on 1st down. He's got it. Touch first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
And going. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And this,
we figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level.
Another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And
he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And a strong run that time as he's
got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Toward the sideline, and look at that.
Working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they get to him.
Honed in on it and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Wilson. To the goal line, but it's in. Koo knocks this one through the post.
Feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Play action. It's Tannehill. And he just gets rid of it.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 43 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked on. He's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the... Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It's a 39-yard.
And keep the ball away from their opponents.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll take this up only to about it.
Their partner, not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about. This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's got some space here. And he will take it on in.
Find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. Caught outright by Renfro. Touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
They certainly
defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, zero. Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. On a deter for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And some room to work. And all the way in.
Game long, I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles, lead.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just does plays that you call. But how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill connecting with Renfro. And he takes us beyond the fold in this football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Into the hands of Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tannehill. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Tannehill to throw. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's taken down, but not before Boyd as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed to
touchdown. Touchdown. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three times. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over at the...
What was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Tannehill keeps on the sneak.
By everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And that one will... The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them. Threes have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Here's Wilson. And the catch made by Hopkins. The Giants down, executed it to perfection. Now Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.